Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. The early morning sun filtered through the glass windows of the ITV studios, illuminating the bustling set of Good Morning Britain. The familiar hum of chatter filled the air as crew members adjusted lights and cameras, preparing for another lively broadcast. Presenters Susanna, Reid and Richard Madeley sat at the helm, their chemistry palpable as they engaged in the day's headlines. But unbeknownst to viewers, today would mark the beginning of a brief hiatus for Susanna, a moment that would be bittersweet for her colleagues, and her dedicated audience. As the show kicked off, Susanna, a striking figure in her tailored outfit, and Richard, exuding his usual charisma, dove into discussions about the pressing issues of the day. They tackled the upcoming ban on disposable vapes and the launch of the Royal British Legion's Poppy Appeal, balancing serious topics with their signature light-hearted banter. The duo had a rhythm that felt like home to their viewers, a comforting routine in an often chaotic world. Toward the end of the show, as the clock ticked closer to the hour mark, Richard Arnold, the entertainment presenter, joined them on set. His enthusiasm was infectious as he prepared to deliver the latest in showbiz news. But as he opened his segment, a wave of nostalgia washed over the studio. "Before we dive in," Richard said, glancing at Susanna, "I have to share some news. Our lovely Susanna will be taking a break to enjoy some much-deserved family time." The words hung in the air, met with a mixture of surprise and warmth. Susanna's eyes sparkled with a blend of happiness and a hint of melancholy. It was rare for her to step away from the studio, a place that felt like a second home, yet the allure of family time was undeniable. Richard leaned in, a playful grin on his face. "I'm here to ensure you actually leave. But don't worry, we'll be watching out for you on social media. Just promise not to post too many photos of your holiday." Laughter erupted, and for a moment, the weight of Susanna's departure felt lighter. The audience could see the genuine camaraderie shared among the presenters, a bond that transcended the screen. Yet, in the back of their minds, viewers couldn't help but feel the void her absence would create. As the segment continued, Richard shared a scoop about Tom Hardy, shifting the focus back to Hollywood. But Susanna's heart was already elsewhere, planning for cozy evenings with her children, maybe a movie night or a family picnic, and the laughter that would echo in their home. The transition was swift as the show dove into the serious matters of the day, including a segment featuring abuse survivor Elizabeth Hudson. As Richard and Susanna listened intently, discussing the recent controversial prison release scheme, the gravity of the conversation contrasted sharply with the earlier lightheartedness. Elizabeth shared her harrowing story, a reminder of the impact of policies on real lives. Richard's frustration with the government's decisions was evident, as he challenged the rationale behind the scheme. Throughout the segment, Susanna's empathy shone through. It was moments like this that reminded her of the responsibility she carried as a presenter, not just to entertain, but to inform and advocate for those without a voice. As the show wrapped up, Richard turned to Susanna one last time. "Enjoy your break, Susanna. We'll hold down the fort until you're back." The sincerity in his voice resonated with the audience. "Thank you, everyone. I'll miss you all," she replied, her voice filled with warmth. "But I'll be back before you know it." With that, Susanna waved goodbye to the viewers, her heart full of gratitude for the experiences shared and the stories yet to unfold. As the credits rolled and the studio lights dimmed, a chapter closed, but the promise of her return lingered in the air, a testament to the bond forged between her co-stars, and the millions who welcomed her into their homes each morning.